Hi all, welcome back. This is going to be the next episode of our Oxygen Not Included series, and you may have already watched the first video. If you haven't, I would definitely urge you to do so, just to see what we have been doing so far. And in the first hour of this new game, where I'm creating my colony, I was just tackling, the basic stuff. Um, creating our farms, which are pretty much still getting created. Takes a little bit of time. And setting up our bedrooms here, the restrooms. um, also setting up the things to eat, the kitchen here, and an egg cracker. Do we have any eggs, by the way? Oh, we do. It's a couple of them. Let's get some kilocalories from that. And let's go a little bit faster. Now it looks like, and as I said in the first video, it's very important in this game to be handling matters one at a time. So if you have a thing that you need to do, just do it first before attempting to do other stuff. And what I really want to do now, since our oxygen is kind of okay, it's rather fine for now. It's a little bit of carbon dioxide here, so I would probably want to make a new pocket here, but it's gonna happen soon. Probably it's going to be the next thing that I'm gonna do. And oxygen is okay, temperature is still fine, and water is okay also. So these are the three important things that you always need to be taking care of. So always take a look periodically, um, examine these things. So next, I kind of want to tackle our stress a little bit. I want to work around our stress levels, and the first thing I want to do for that is get a sweep command with a 7, and have my duplicants sweep a little bit, sweep the floors, because stress is caused heavily by things that are on the floor, scattered around. Our duplicants really like them to be inside the storage compactors. So you will see that this will tremendously lower the stress. And there's also the masterpieces here that help as well. Mostly stressed are Liam and Ailey and Bird, I guess. Let's take a quick look on their stress levels. So that's mainly because of the decor, as you see here, which is to be expected. We want to make it a little bit better, so let's add a few more canvases here. And obviously you want to create most of your canvases where people are passing by. Super important. And a quick tip is to actually create them next to the ladders, since they're passing uh, by the ladders most of the time. Actually all the time. So that's a quick tip. And obviously the bedroom, super important as well. Here would be a good one as well, since they are bringing stuff inside. That should do it for now. You will notice that our stress levels are going to go down quickly. Have a little bit of the immune systems going down slightly. And that's because they're tired. Okay, with a few more beds, I guess. That's fine. Let's give it a little bit of a higher priority here, a 7. And also we want to deconstruct this thing here now. Since we closed this area here, if you remember, we built it just for this area here, in order to close down on this area, just not allow more polluted oxygen to come in. So that's fine. And they should start mopping now, hopefully. And yeah, handling the outhouses. Let's dig a little bit more also around here. Let's see how we want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So let's make those 1, 2, 3, 4. One more here. And when you can, dig a little bit around here. My fellow duplicants. We kinda need to get these as well. Super useful. Okay. So what's coming up next? Let's see here, what do I want to do? Carbon dioxide is fine. Oh, they still haven't created the composts. That's a bit weird. Invalid building location. Yeah, that's because they don't have a the foundation here. Let's get a new duplicant. So definitely not noodle arms, not bottomless stomach, and flatulent. That's like the worst combination ever. Never get this one. Noodle arms, strength -3. I also don't like it so much, but he has also some very nice traits as well. So strength is just, yeah, for tidying and carrying capacity, not the best, but I guess we can go with May. Not terrible, not great, but not terrible either. So we have 9 now, and yeah, we do have the bed. Somebody's snoring or something. Yeah, Catalina. So let's bring Catalina here so that she doesn't bother the other people. And you will notice that our immune systems are going to go back to 100 for everybody once we do that. Let's also copy the settings for all our farms here, and we should be golden for now. Awesome. So the next thing that I want to be doing is obviously I want to go around a little bit, examine the space. I probably don't want to do it down on the down part, although I do want to create a little bit of a pocket so that carbon dioxide can can have some way to escape. Really want to do that because I don't want it to build up in my base. So let's do that and just give it a way to exit our base as much as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and it's going to be the other one. Let's not go close to the water though. Oh, sorry, we can do that there. That's fine, but not go too close to the water. We don't want to do that because the foundation may collapse. Generally speaking, you don't want to go to tiles close, because if it's sand, for example, the foundation won't hold and you're gonna lose all your water. So you really don't want to do that. 2 tiles is fine, or if it's like granite or something like that, if it's made of granite or something which is sturdier, that would also work just fine. As I mentioned, I'm looking to be creating 1-hour videos. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to to tire you too much. Later on, I aim to have some live content as well, like stream some content if people enjoy that. I know I will. A little bit of polluted oxygen here. That's just fine. We can harvest that. We can get that. No biggie. But I don't want to go too crazy because there's the slime here which has slime lung, and I really don't want to be around. Stress is somehow rising still. Not sure exactly why. We probably want to have a couple of massage tables just in case. It's a little bit unclear to me why this is rising still. So it's bird, looks like. Oops. Let's do it again. I hate when that happens. So low oxygen causes a little bit of stress. Why low oxygen here? Yeah, that's because carbon dioxide is building up. So let's create the pockets here. If that happens, you have 2 ways to do something about it. Obviously, produce more oxygen and suppress the carbon dioxide on the lower parts of your base, which is the easiest thing to do and the thing that requires the least resources. We do have a lot of algae, so I can also create another algae deoxidizer, which I think I will do, just to bring down the stress levels and be fine. I think I'm gonna do it, yeah, here probably. Here is fine. So let's get some power. Important. And I can also get this part here just fine. Always examine whether there are gems around, just make sure there are not. We're fine in this case. And let's build some foundation here. I can do it still here, can't I? Yes, I can. Okay, always be careful in the beginning. You really don't want to get hydrogen is fine, it's easy to tackle, but chlorine can be a little bit of a problem if you have too much in your base eventually. So we're getting a little bit a few more things researched here. Liquid tuning, distillation will definitely need. Probably not immediately though. Let's go for the ventilation part. Do we have anybody? I think we didn't assign May, right? Yeah. So what do we want? We have a miner, we have a gopher, general engineer, farmhand. We definitely need another farmer later for a ranch. We have one of each, it looks like. So I kind of want to go with a miner because I need to examine a few more things, and he has 3 also already. So I want to dig a few more things, a few more tiles around, and fast, because I want to explore, and that's why I want to get miners for the most part. Looks good. And yeah, we have played 3 hours already. Wow. How can it be 3 hours? That's a bit weird. Because I haven't really played myself. I did have it open though. Maybe that counts somehow. Not sure. I had it paused, I mean. But as you have seen in my previous video, I haven't really done anything apart from pretty much setting up a few of these tiles. It was like 5 more minutes or something. But I did have it open for a while, that's true. So probably that counts, it looks like. Anyway, I'm just looking at it just to know how much time I have been recording, but I probably have to take a look at the actual computer time. It's probably easier. So we don't have enough seats here, and that's a little bit of a pain. We can get these ones in Millwood. Okay, you can get some here. Dig all those. Anything else to dig around here? There are a few here, so let's give it a bit of a higher priority so that they do it quickly. Because we do need the seeds, for sure. There's also a mushroom here, which we will need. Can we auto-harvest? It looks like we can auto-harvest here. Because it's growing, which is nice. Convenient. We don't need to plant it, we get some mushrooms. It's always nice. We do have quite some water, which is always awesome. So let's open up a little bit more space around here. Should be fine. There are some germs, but they are airborne, which is normally okay. The problem starts when they are on the tiles and they are by the millions. So our people are sleeping fine here. That's awesome. So sinks and wash basins and all that we don't really want to mess with yet. What we probably want to do though is set up our container for polluted water, which I think I can do here, can't I? That's also quite, yeah, I think I will do here actually. So next to the restrooms, makes sense. Let's actually deconstruct that then. And there are no germs around here. I can even explore a little bit. It was a little bit too quick to close this down, looks like. Actually, I don't want to do it here because I don't want my duplicants to, and I forgot to set up the direction also. It's important that your duplicants are not going this way because your wash basins are this way. So whenever you have a restroom, just close off this wall. And instead, we'll open up this one. We'll deconstruct it here. Open up this space. And I probably want to continue over here and create another area, because I have a lot to dig and a lot of algae. No point in completely closing it down, I think. Apart from heat, which I will handle with when I get. Did I get them? Yeah, no, not yet. The insulated tiles. I can probably get them now, I guess. Let's research them. Oh, I am researching them. They are here, as you see. So it's gonna be the next item. But for now, let's dig a little bit. And I want to dig this whole area, really, eventually. No germs. But what we want to do, probably we don't really want... yeah, we don't really want foundation for now, because it's like a temporary digging place. And the reason is that you know, I want to examine more things. I want to get the materials. Oh, there's a little bit of chlorine which I did not notice here. That's a significant pocket. Suffocating. What? Oh shit. Okay, that's a problem. Let's pause a little bit and think about it. How did you do that, guys? What's the best way to handle this now? A 9. That's a problem. So here, and can they reach that? I think they can, but I have to cancel this and this. Let's cancel everything. And cancel those also. And yeah, hopefully that will work. Oh man, that's bad. That's really, really bad. Can we do it? I think I'm gonna lose somebody. Or not. Oh my god, that's so unlucky. Why are they not going up? Terrible. Great. That's great. Oh my, great way to start. I guess that happens. I wasn't paying attention, and that happened. So 2 duplicants have died. That's really not good for the beginning stages of the game. Really not good. Oh my, how did that happen? I hate when that happens. Still suffocating here. I really didn't want that to happen. Anyway, that's okay, we will tackle it. So, what we need to do are the... I'm trying to find... Where are you? They can be on the foot. Oh, the base. Huh. Where are they? Where are they? Nope. The Tasteful Memorials provides a resting place for deceased applicants. It's so bad. Let's build a few. Just in case. Oh man, that hurts. That hurts a lot. What can you do? We'll continue. But that was so unexpected. I really didn't, because everything was going just fine. But yeah, when you least expect it, things go wrong. Anyway, we'll continue, no big deal. In 6 more cycles, we'll have our duplicants back, I guess. But that was bad. Happens, I guess. At least we have a lot more calories now, since they're not consumed. Let's get one more duplicants back. One more duplicant. So mouth breather, no. Squeamish, that's the only one that we can really get. I don't like the other 2. So gastrophore, cannot cook, cannot care. That's okay. Print him here. I didn't notice. Here, I guess. Oh man, that sucks. But anyhow, we have to continue. Life goes on, right? So we have 8 duplicants, not so bad. The only problem is that we're gonna get a little bit more stress, but for a little while because of morning, 2.7 cycles. But our stress is fine. Shouldn't be a big deal. Really hated to see that happen, but it can happen. And we actually lost a miner also, that's not good. We actually lost 2 miners. Oh man, yeah, both of them were miners. Damn, that hurts. We lost our good miners, our seasoned miners. Jesus. Not good, guys. But anyway, we'll continue. And I really need to build them. Where are the composts at some point? Where are them? Where are they? Yeah, where is our deoxidizer? Not built yet, so let's give it a little bit of... yeah, I have a lot of things going around actually. And let's cancel this one for now. And focus on the other parts so that we get a little bit more oxygen. Like supplies. We have water, but we don't have people, I guess. I'm building the memorials. Okay, so we need to stabilize again. Just make sure that things are going fine. I mean, we never really lost our stability, we just lost 2 people. Which hurts because they were 2 good miners, but what can you do? You can never be too careful in this game. And suffocating, the problem with suffocating is that if you're in high speed, it's almost like the bar is like half empty. Their breathing bar is almost half empty when you actually notice that. And that sucks a lot. I wish we had a little bit more time. I wish this was adjusted actually, so that we have a little bit more time to save them. Because if they're in a location where you cannot do much, you've pretty much lost them. I mean, there are no ways about it. You have to be super careful to do things really slowly, but nobody does that in the long run. If you're playing for like 5 hours, at some point you will make a mistake and you will lose one of your duplicants. That's for sure. That will happen. Has happened to anybody, I'm pretty sure. To everybody. So we need to break the bodies here. They're here. Not sure if I have to instruct them actually. I remember that. It's been a while since I lost duplicants, and that sucks. Yeah, they got him. Oh, rest in peace. We're gonna have a lot of memorials here, it looks like. It's also a little bit tough to, to commentate and play at the same time, that's for sure. You can't be too careful, but what can you do? Okay, so obviously a little bit of stress because of the morning. That happens. Our farms are a little bit better now, which we have a lot of food. What's next? Yeah, insulation. Let's build some insulation here with a 9, and abyssalite is the best insulator. Not sure that we need it though. For this location, it's not that hot. I like to keep it for for the more important insulation, for the most important insulation pieces. So when I want to insulate geysers, for example, I prefer them. I prefer to use abyssalite, which is almost a perfect insulator. I think the perfect insulator is neutronium, but abyssalite is really close to that. And what this will do is actually keep this kind of heat outside our base as much as possible, so it won't emit and eventually reach our farm. And we obviously want to do that from the other sides, where if they are hot as well. Let's examine here. Here is just fine for now. Over here is hotter. So yeah, we eventually want to do something about it also. We do have the water here, so it's a little bit of a little bit problematic, but we really need to dig that water over here and dig that. Let's be a little bit safer and go a little bit towards that side just to be 100% safe with our digging. And I'm gonna dig this piece here, this part, and we're gonna build a pitcher pump here to pump that part as well. Build it here, it's probably the best location. And one, let them jump a little bit, we don't need too many. Probably if I do this, I may end up leaking a little bit of it. That should be fine here now. Okay. And we can obviously dig that. Oh, sorry, not the whole thing. This part also. And over here. Should be fine. So getting back on track after our losses. Always pump the toilets. One more visit, so they really need to fix the toilets quickly. Let's give them a 9, because I forgot to do that. I did it with the first one only. But really important to have a morb here. Yeah, that's to be expected. But yes. Okay. Hopefully they will. So no visits very many. Yeah, they have to fix it like now. 9, 9, and 9. Clean the toilet. So please clean the toilets. So no toilets are usable at the moment. When that happens, it sucks. So hopefully they will fix it quickly. Yeah, all 3 people. At least one will be fixed. Hopefully we won't have any accidents now. Till this guy needs toilets. It should be fine now. Okay. So we shouldn't be getting any accidents. That's good. Perfect, we have master jobs. We probably need another miner soon, since we lost our good people. Our research assistant is doing great. Stress is how? Why? The worst possible spot. Oh man. Hopefully, the good thing about it is that you can steal the moped. But damn, that was bad. Why? Well, toilets are working, man. Practice as well. I think they will clean that, if I'm not mistaken, just normally. Because I don't want the water to be, yeah, infected too much. So cleaner now, but still it's a little bit contaminated. Not too much, I don't think. Yeah, that shouldn't cause that many problems, but sucks regardless. Don't know why they haven't built those yet. Come on. That is insane. Okay. Yeah, oxygen is fine. It's just this area here. Let me build one more here and here. And deconstruct this one. Okay. Slime lung here. Yeah, we don't want to go close to that yet. A lot of new things here. What about our researches? How are we doing here? Let's get the automation, because will I need it? No, probably not yet. So let's go for the, what should I go for? Let's go for the brute force refinement, so that we get the granulator. This is important for creating refined metal. I really need one more duplicant, which I'm gonna get pretty soon though, so that's good. Hmm. That's probably the end of the cycle, I guess. Hopefully. Take this thing here. A lot of breathable stuff, or a lot of algae, which is also awesome. Got a little bit of slime also. I didn't notice that. Grabbing this water here, examining the area a little bit. A lot of a little bit dangerous here. This is probably fine. Over here there are not many germs actually, so I should focus on this area initially, I believe. Things moving here, paths. I can't touch this space here. A lot of gold here, that's awesome. But I really can't go close to that yet. What I can do is open this area, though, and grab whatever is in there. Right. And yeah, I can do that easily. And I'll also create a ladder here, since there is quite some space that we're using. So why not? That looks good. Awesome. I don't have a clue why they are not building this. No idea. Is there some reason? I don't think so. But anyway. Okay, so any eggs? One more egg to break. Another one here. Oh no, sorry, I did that. Okay. Farm is doing well. Oh, we have some. Oh no, that was polytoxic. I thought it was a chlorine actually. It was emitting chlorine at some point, and a bleachstone, and I was a little scared. Oh, we need the composts. I forgot about them. Yeah, that's definitely something that we need. Composts. 1, 2. Construct that. Where we lost our good people. Damn it. Can we actually reach that? I'm not sure. Probably. Let's see. So, master jobs. Let's see who mastered something. Did I check this earlier? I probably did actually. We'll have a new duplicants, which is awesome. This one looks really good. Definitely that one. So back to 9 now. So after a little bit of time, we're back to what we had. Again, 9. Can we set up this as a miner? Doesn't look like it's the best one, no. Apprentice architect, general engineer. I probably want another general engineer for now, because I'm not really building too many things anyway. Stress is fine, 20% is more than fine. It's absolutely awesome. Calories are awesome. Oxygen is pretty good. We have a lot of algae. So yeah, we can spend a little bit of time exploring stuff. So obviously this has to be our priority. Want to get the algae here. Open up the water area. Hopefully I'm not gonna cause any flood to happen here. Doesn't look like it. I don't think. And I hope it's gonna be okay. Please tell me it's gonna be okay. Have I said everything here? It looks like right. Yep. No, there's just no shade. Oh, there's 3 more that are gonna be available soon. Is there something that we can do in the meantime that's easy and simple for now? So as I mentioned, the next one is to build our new oxygen room. which we can start doing actually. We don't have a steam geyser, which is very helpful yet. So we're probably going to pump this water, I suppose. Yeah, that makes sense. So where do I want to do it? Probably here is fine. Let me see. Yeah, it's not that hot. It's a little bit close to my farm though, and I don't like that. But over here is much hotter. Let me see the jobs first. So I don't want. Do I want to make him a tenure science? If you don't have a good food, they tend to get very stressed. But for now, there's like no stress, so we'll attempt it and we'll see. So there's also the polluted oxygen here, which should be okay to release, I guess. Before I do that, I probably need to set up. Do I have them sanitizers here? Let me see. Decontamination, I want the deodorizers. I don't have them yet, so let's get them. And I do have the air systems, which is good. So I think I'm gonna open this area and I'm gonna build it here. I have to be super careful because there is the slime here. So let me set up this part here, which I'm gonna use. Yeah, I will do it over here. Maybe I don't even need to open this one. Can I do it here instead? Oh yeah, that's actually better here, I think. There's the hydrogen also here. Looks much better. So the hydrogen which will probably stay here. Let me build a manual airlock. And yeah, I think we're gonna do it there. And let's bring that. Manual airlock is going to be here. And yeah, we're going to build it over here. We can get the plants, also the pincha peppermint plants, so we can try to harvest them later. They're a bit tough to set up, but much later we may try to do it. For now, our farm is just fine, and it's good enough for many cycles to come. As long as we have water and dirt, we're good to go. Oh, natural gas also here. That's also helpful. We can set up our natural gas pump. There's quite a few things around here, and there are not many germs, which I like. There are a few here, obviously, but that's fine. We can do with that. So I'll open up this area here. A little bit of chlorine, which gets suppressed by the hydrogen. So as long as we stay here, we should be fine. Absolutely, and I could make like a water pocket for trapping the gases, but I don't like the debuff. And through the manual airlock, we should be fine, I guess. Some gas may come inside, but we'll see how we'll handle it. Maybe I'll need to build that water pump after all, like here, maybe that water lock. Do I need to do it? I'm really thinking about it. It's the chlorine here is quite some, isn't it? Well, let's see. We can open up and see if it starts escaping inside our base. I will make it. Not entirely sure what will happen exactly, so let's give it some time. Looks like I'm distracting my duplicants a little bit. That's okay. I need to do this also. Definitely need my next one. I do have one more pet, so that's fine. Oh, that's for a little bit slime lang. Not much though. It will eventually get cleaned by oxygen. But I don't really need to do it immediately. What I could do though is create our original foundation here. Just slightly. Oops. That's unexpected, but okay. Oops. This has to be a little bit higher. No? 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Let's build the foundational stuff. We lack season miners, I guess. Yeah, that was because we lost people. That's bad. But we do have a miner, right? I mean, does this require a season miner? Not sure. Shouldn't. Probably just the miner should be enough, no? Actually, depends on the material, I think. If it's abyssalite, you cannot really tell. Yeah, it is here. So abyssalite probably requires a season miner, I guess. That's a little bit of a setback, but we're pretty close, 72%. So a deodorizer. We need one for our restrooms and for our compost here. The two of our composts are ready. Compost should be here, right? Oops, no, here. Maybe one more. Good, good. Solid. Doing well. We probably need to set up a few more beds. 1, 2, 3, 4 is fine. And set up some canvases also. That's also not going to open up this area. That's fine. And just to make it easier for them to work, let's open this as well. Perfect, perfect. And our farm is actually in perfect shape now. It's always good. And yeah, I'm gonna try to do something about the oxygen now. And let's see how we're doing with time. Oh, we do. Oh, actually, it's been like 45 minutes already. Wow, that's insane. Time flies, guys. So next one. What do we need here, really? I probably want a natural gas generator quite soon. So I'm gonna use it for power. And it's actually a very convenient location also. That's awesome here. I can probably... the only problem is the germs here. But I can probably bring it like here maybe. Like set it on top and create our power lines here. Because power, you kind of want to have it horizontally. Like here. And send the lines vertically down. Less than 1000 watts. So we're gonna build that at some point. Not yet, obviously. There are other things that we need to work around first, especially oxygen. For the oxygen generation, what we want to do, just to give you a heads up of what I am planning to do, I'm going to be building a room here, and I'm going to be setting up a couple of electrolyzers, which, as you see, they convert water into oxygen and hydrogen. So we're going to pump some water in them. We're going to get hydrogen and oxygen. And let's get our next one. I hate this one. Better consumption, that's awesome. Cannot dig, that's fine. Claustrophobia, cannot cook. Farming, I think that's overall good athletics though, I like that. Actually, I like this one probably a little bit better. Faster. Because ranching, tinkering is pretty good also, but construction, creativity, no, I think I like this one. Athletics is pretty good. So yeah. Our 10th duplicant is here. It has a bed already, which is awesome. But yeah, as I was saying, this is going to produce hydrogen and oxygen, and we're gonna pump the oxygen into the hydrogen into the hydrogen generator and create some extra power as well. And the oxygen is gonna be provided to our colony. Now the tricky part here is that the oxygen that gets created by the deodorizer, the electrolyzer. So many izers, deodorizers, electrolyzers, whatever, the oxidizers. So the oxygen that gets produced by this is at a steady temperature, and it's going to be, I think, around 40 or something, which means that we need to cool it down. Because if we send this oxygen around our base, it's going to heat up really, really quickly, and what will end up happening is our plants will start dying, and our whole colony will suffer really, and that's something that we really, really, really want to avoid. Not sure why the oxygen levels are not perfect here. I'm not so sure about that. Anyway, they're good enough, but they're not perfect. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? How? Oh man. Oh man. Probably cancel that one. I don't believe it. Am I gonna lose another one? Come on. That is insane. How did he get there? I'm losing another one. Thank God I made the memorial. And that's another digger. How did he get there? What the heck? How? From where? It's not even open. How did he get in there? It's not. It's like the area is not open at all. You see? What the? I'm baffled. Is this a bug? Right? I mean, it's not even open. I don't get it. This really looks like a bug. Like, how can you get in this pocket of water? There's like no entry. Right? If somebody sees how that happened, please let me know, because I don't get it. I really don't get it. How did he enter in here? Insane. Yeah, that looks like a bug to me. Anyway. Another loss. And I think this time not so much a fault of mine. It really looks like a bug. Anyway. Keep losing people, not good, not good. And keep losing diggers, especially. Miners. So I think we need to move our art student here. Definitely. So we need a miner. Man. Amazing. I just can't get more duplicants without losing some. Wow. I don't think I've ever lost so many duplicants in like cycle 30. That's amazing. I guess it can happen. But this one, I really don't get. I still can't see how somebody was able to enter this place. It's just not possible. Anyhow. The problem is that we lost our good miner again. That's a big problem. Yeah, that sucks. Because we can dig the area that we wanted to. So bad. Let's get another miner. Is it good to have? Better on, like, as a gopher. Our farmer would be better as a miner, as sous-chef. Let's get, what should we do? The farmer, since we have a lot of food, should be okay. Because it's not a priority. Digging is a priority right now, so. Somebody dig that and let her down. The things that are happening in this game are insane. So after an hour of play, it feels like I have the same amount of duplicates. I have 9 instead of 8. I think I started with 8, and wow, I still have almost the same amount of duplicates. A bit of polluted oxygen here should be handled by the deodorizer. Oh, I need to close this also a little bit. And put some airflow tiles, not here, but here is fine. Oh, actually, not here. And not here. Not this one, because it's this has polluted stuff in here, polluted oxygen. But let's put it here, of course, and here. Obviously over here. I don't care about being super exact. Doesn't really matter. But it's good to have air flowing around your base. It's always a good idea, so that it's easier for, for the different gases to flow around. Oops. One more here. That will take some time. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still fine, but I could be having like 12 now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Mima, Ari, and May, who's gonna be the next one. We must have a cemetery right in there. Okay. Yeah, I really want to be getting my oxygen in place soon. To create some ration boxes, which can store some food, and it's generally better to have them in carbon dioxide areas. I think, because the food doesn't spoil so easily if there's no oxygen around. So where should I build that? I can handle that one. Bit of oxygen here. Oh, there are some germs here. I don't want to allow them to escape so easily. So let's actually close this one completely for now. We'll handle it later, but should I build it? Let me see. I can come in here also. To be a little bit more careful, because there's chlorine here. Let me see. I can go like this, and be a bit careful here. And that has quite some slime. I don't want to go near it. Let's avoid it. Oops, I actually wanted to cancel that. So let's go from here instead. That's so tight. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Yeah, let's go here and put it in here. We're gonna put it in here. Our ration box area. Gonna build a room. Slightly far, but it's okay. What else here? This is okay. Stress is fine. Just one duplicant has 17. That's not even anything. Oh, somehow this are delivered. How are we doing without food poisoning, by the way? No, it's fine. More than fine. Yeah, I really wanted to do this in this episode, but it looks like some unfortunate events won't allow me to. And I think it's about time to call it. Yeah, in a few minutes. Again, I don't really want to go too long because I don't want to bore you in a single episode. Just want to have some parts where you can easily locate stuff if you want to. So next one, we're going to be working on our oxygen here, oxygen generation, which is gonna be a little bit weird, and I'm probably going to handle the natural geyser also, which is going to be interesting. This is a little bit more messy, but the oxygen is generally simple. I wish I could find some steam geyser here, which helps with the water. But for now, I can use, I guess, this pocket here. How are we doing with this? This one also has quite some water. But I think this is going to be easier to pump closer also. I'll bring it. The problem is that we have a lot of germs here. And I should probably start working on my suits as well. Because I need to come over here, I guess. And that's probably a convenient location for me here to build it. So I could see myself, yeah, building it like here, right? And quickly close this as well. There's a little bit of slime land that I want to avoid, so remember to close it. But I can make my entrance room here with my suits and all that, like here, for example. It's gonna be just perfect, I think. Yeah, that's exactly the correct location also. That's awesome. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. So we're gonna be creating our suits here next. Do we have we researched them? Let me see. I always forget where things are. That's my problem. I don't see them, so they're probably not researched. Suits. Where are the suits? Are they in clothing? No. Duplicant traffic control. Command suits, where are you? Transit tubes, environmental protection. Is this the one? Exosuits, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we need the exosuits here. Yeah, the exosuit forge, the exosuit, yeah, that's what we need. We also need the improved ventilation, so that's good. Yeah, we're gonna go for this one. Researching this one in order to prepare for this. A little bit of chlorine that we're gonna open up here. So before we actually dig here, oops, cancel that. Let's not completely let this out. I think I want to create a lock here first, yes. So what I'm gonna do is this time I'm gonna create a water lock, I think. I think it's required here, right? Yeah, we're gonna do it for this area here because it's a little tricky, and I want to make sure that I'm not gonna allow stuff to come in here, especially since the slime is around. And you can also see how this works. It used to be one of the old tricks. It still applies because it's a method to not allow the water to come through, the oxygen. Actually, the gases, the different types of gases. So we need a bottle opener here. This is important. Build it. And I will pump some water in here once this is done. Stress is awesome. How are we doing with our oxygen? Perfectly. So apart from our duplicants, everything else is fine. So this one, 9, enable auto bottling, and we're gonna give it some water. We want to kind of create a pocket here. Let's open this for now, so that it's faster for them to come in. You see, we'll be creating a pocket of water here, so that the point of this is that the different types of gases cannot pass through this pocket. So whatever is in here cannot pass through here if there's water here. And the same, whatever is here cannot pass through here if there's water in between. That's a very, very convenient way of trapping gases. I hope they will create a better way, actually. Hope that with the next update they will create something about it. But yeah, the idea here is to do this, trap everything so that trap the gases so that everything, chlorine and hydrogen or whatever. Actually, hydrogen will stay here regardless because it's very light as a gas. Its weight is very light, so it actually goes on the top of your base. But chlorine can actually spread around, and I don't want to do that because it's heavier than hydrogen. So yeah, before we create our exosuits and all that, we will create our pocket of water here. And the very convenient thing about it is that this requires a lot of power, and we can get it from the natural gas, which is really, really nice. And I can eventually build my my power somewhere around here, for example, my power lines. So good things ahead, I hope. Let's see. I don't even know why I clicked there. So cycle 32, which is probably on the next one we're gonna be getting 33, right? We're gonna be getting a duplicant, if I'm not mistaken. It'll take a little while, but I think I'm gonna call it because yeah, it's been an hour and about 3 minutes. To sum up, this was this was one of those games where we lost a few duplicants, one of those times. But regardless of that, everything is smooth. We don't really have any troubles. Temperature is also fine. A little bit on the high side here. Actually now is a duplicant. Okay. Passive. Oh man. Oh, I don't like it. Neither of them. I think I'm gonna pass this time because flatulent, it's not happening. Little arms, terrible. They're gonna be very slow. In tiding and all that, no. Gastrophobia is fine, but bottomless stomach, I don't like it. So yeah, reject it. Just reject. Should I get the bottomless stomach? I'm not sure. Might actually be several black holes in the trench coat. Calories change rate, minus 500 kilocalories on a cycle, per cycle. Per cycle. So they would probably need like 500 more kilocalories. What does it mean? Calories change rate. Does that mean that it changes with every new cycle? I don't think so. It's like he requires 500 more kilocalories per cycle, I guess. Let's get him. I hope it's not gonna be too much of a pain. We'll have a lot of food. I think the binge eaters are the worst. Especially when you don't have enough food. but we really need some workers here. So comes at a good time. We need a farmer. Can you farm? Farm mine. Oh, Devon. Yeah, the new guy. Okay, I'm gonna call it for now. I told you what I'm gonna be doing soon. So somehow there's some food poison. Yeah, that's because of the contamination earlier. Yeah, just a few. That's not a problem. But yeah, thanks for watching again. Hopefully in our next episode we're not gonna have so many troubles. But yeah, as I mentioned, and the first thing is gonna be the oxygen handling. Gonna be building my oxygen supply here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next episode. Remember to like if you like the video, even though some people died here. Please like it, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.